Okay, so we're gonna be watching Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, the first preview gameplay. And I was looking like all over YouTube to see if there was just actual gameplay itself, but I guess IGN got the like exclusive or something. So we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it from IGN. If y'all are new, feel free to follow your boy. I'll be streaming 6 days a week, and I post on YouTube daily. I try to, but yeah. Without further ado, let's get into this, man. I really am interested to see what this game is going to be like, because the trailer I reacted to, I was really entertained.
Gotta say, I captured your good side.
You know what Tomb Raider is. Chances are you've played one of Lara Croft's many adventures, or at least one of the cinematic action adventures that her original
I have not.
1996 expedition inspired, whether that be the Uncharted, Horizon, or
I did play Uncharted though.
Series. But now it's time to go all the way back, as Legacy of...
Yeah, look at that, dude. That is just fire.
Reimagining of the story that kickstarted an entire genre.
I remember I reacted to this game and they were like, dude, don't know that this guy does not know that Uncharted is basically copy and paste when it pertains to the Tomb Raider games. Like, Tomb Raider is the OG. I'm sure my brother played PlayStation 1, and I played a lot of PlayStation 1 games growing up. I just don't remember a lot of them. Or I remember some of them, but Tomb Raider, I don't remember any of it. And I know it was such a classic. And when I saw this trailer and just seeing the dinosaurs in it, that had me hyped. Just like when I was watching and reacting to a new game, I think it's called The Lost Wild, and it's like a Jurassic theme type of game where I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till that comes out. And it's in 2027. So yeah, like, this game looks super fun, super adventurous. I love adventure games. And yeah.
We recently had the opportunity to play through its short water puzzle, cartwheel and dinosaur shootout filled demo, which certainly felt familiar, albeit with a gorgeous new lick of paint and more modern tweaks sprinkled in.
This mechanism looks like the waterfall regulator, but clearly it's not working.
Heck yeah, dude. We're really actually getting gameplay for real. That's freaking fire.
Was fun, and we were left intrigued to see how deep this merging of an old story told using a new box of tricks will go when the full game releases next February.
Got the climbing mechanics like Nathan Drake.
The evolving world of video games, and if you've picked up a controller and attempted to play the original Tomb Raider recently, nothing emphasizes that like how Lara Croft controls. Stiff and heavy, with your thumbs the victim of her sluggish turning circle, Lara's maneuverability resembles that of a transatlantic ocean liner more than an enterprising Atlantis explorer. Thankfully, this remake, co-developed by the series' long-term custodian Crystal Dynamics, a newcomer flying...
They even got the rope swing, like on Uncharted 4.
Wild Hog fixes this. This Lara is light on her feet, with a floaty jump more reminiscent of Princess Peach than Nathan Drake. It takes a little getting used to at first, especially if you've become accustomed to the adhesive-fingered approach that Naughty Dog injected into the action-adventure game, which was the foundation for Tomb Raider's most recent Survivor trilogy.
Stunning. We made it, Dad.
This Lara still clings on to some of the old school movement feel of the PS1 original, something that admittedly proved a bit of a struggle during the demo's early moments, but in time we found this freer feeling Lara enjoyable to control, even if her jumps did make us wonder if the Lost Valley in Peru had become some sort of zero gravity zone. Ultimately,
I like that.
Old school influenced approach helps build into the idea that you're truly exploring an environment rather than clambering along a set path. The small area of jungle we were dropped into contained one of the classic...
What's on my mind though is he's saying it's gonna be different than how like you're used to Uncharted when it is related to climbing, because I mean, I like that too if that's the case, because it's like making it its own game, not like a copy and paste of the gaming mechanics of Naughty Dog. So I want to rewind that real quick.
I'm accustomed to the adhesive-fingered approach that Naughty Dog injected into the action-adventure than Drake. It takes a little getting used to at first, especially if you've become accustomed to the adhesive-fingered approach that Naughty Dog injected into the action-adventure game.
So it is different. That's cool. I think it's cool because it's really its own game, but I'm hoping it's enjoyable, you know, with whatever the controls are.
Her feet with a floaty jump more reminiscent of Princess Peach than Nathan Drake. It takes a little getting used to at first, especially if you've become accustomed to the adhesive-fingered approach that Naughty Dog injected into the action-adventure game, which was the foundation for Tomb Raider's most recent Survivor trilogy.
Stunning. We made it, Dad.
This Lara still
I didn't play that one.
some of the old school movement feel of the PS1.
And my bad for rewinding so much, but what did he say about Naughty Dog related to this? Hold on.
Which was the foundation for Tomb Raider's most recent Survivor trilogy.
Stunning.
What's the foundation? Hold up.
Into the action-adventure game, which was the foundation for Tomb Raider's most recent break. It takes a little getting used to at first, especially if you've become accustomed to the adhesive-fingered approach that Naughty Dog injected into the action-adventure game, which was the foundation for Tomb Raider's most recent Survivor trilogy.
Stunning. We made it, Dad.
This line.
It was the foundation, like the mechanics were like the same from the 2015 game, is what he's saying. And my bad for rewinding so much, I'm done rewinding after this. I was curious.
Adventure game, which was the foundation for Tomb Raider's most recent Survivor trilogy.
Stunning. We made it, Dad.
This Lara still clings on to some of the old school movement feel of the PS1 original, something that admittedly proved a bit of a struggle during the demo's early moments, but in time...
And I'll push pause, but maybe he's saying like the 2018 one that came out that was 4 had taken inspiration from the 2015 Tomb Raider game that they were showing. But yeah.
We found this freer feeling Lara enjoyable to control, even if her jumps did make us...
That just looks amazing, though.
Become some sort of zero gravity zone.
Like, that looks crazy.
Your old school influenced approach helps build into the idea that you're truly exploring...
Oh, I want this game.
Clambering along a set path. The small area of jungle we were dropped into contained one of the classic cog and water puzzles that Lara has worked her way...
Oh, what up, Speedy? I was on the YouTube. So I wasn't able to see the chat. Oh no, I've seen videos of guys trying to get this girl as a reward. Oh man. Sure reminds me of Nathan. Yeah, it's based off the Uncharted franchise. Or not based off of it. People say it's pretty much what would you say before? Like the predecessor before Uncharted? That's what it is.
Way through dozens of times over the years, using a full exploration suite of climbing, swimming and grappling around a miniature sandbox. We went in search of the missing machine components that would unlock the giant gate blocking Lara's progress. Helpful here was the brand new grapple gadget that can be fired out of Lara's wrist, Spider-Man style. These are age-old puzzles design-wise, but made more...
Gotta rewind that though. Hold on.
Sandbox. We went in search of the missing machine components that would unlock the giant gate blocking Lara's progress. Helpful here was the brand new grapple gadget that can be fired out of Lara's wrist, Spider-Man style.
Yeah.
These are age-old puzzles design-wise, but made...
And the puzzle type of mechanics is just like how Uncharted is. That means it's gonna be a fun game. I mean, sometimes the puzzles can be annoying though, but I feel like it's gonna have that Uncharted feel.
Modern by smart...
Or obviously will from just seeing what's being shown so far.
Art additions like this grapple. Tweaks such as these really display Legacy of Atlantis' desire to be more than just a remake, borrowing from the likes of Crystal Dynamics' more recent trilogy and how it approaches Lara's toolkit.
Decoration or spare part?
A further addition is the number of collectibles littered throughout the world and the ability to survey the environment in search of the secrets using Lara's scanner. From what we can tell, Legacy of Atlantis is still a largely linear adventure, but venturing off the main path will reward you with all sorts of treasures, whether they be documents that build out the lore of an ancient civilization, or objects that grant Lara extra skill points. Unfortunately, the skill tree menu was locked off to us in the demo, so we can't tell exactly how we'll be able to tweak her abilities, but its mere existence is again a sign of newfound depth. And that all makes sense, because although Legacy of Atlantis is a retelling of the British adventurer's first story, it's actually part of the same universe now as the prequel.
I didn't play that one. I think people didn't like this one.
sequel trilogy.
Maybe I'm wrong, though.
2013 and 2018.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now.
This isn't her first rodeo, and she boasts the skills to show for
Oh
it.
my gosh, bro. Just putting dinosaurs in the game is lit.
After stepping through
And that looks epic too.
by the aforementioned cog-finding problem solving. It was on the other side that we were welcomed by a gang of hungry velociraptors, a far more vicious resident of Peru.
Oh yeah.
Paddington Bear. That's probably for the best though, because the thought of unleashing multiple rounds into one of Britain's most adorable imports would have probably led to a lot of crying. Thankfully then, it was the job of one of Britain's most deadly exports to take on these prehistoric menaces instead, dodging, cartwheeling and backflipping out.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. And the slow-mo,
Get enough room between
that's
them and
fire.
you'll be able to fire those iconic double pistols that handily come complete with unlimited ammo.
it's like Max Payne kind of too. I like the flips.
Came alive once another new skill up Lara's non-existent sleeves was introduced, the focus system.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
have that much footage, so I'm just going to show
I'm just hoping the controls aren't gonna be too difficult.
Well-timed acrobatics during combat and evading enemies at the right time builds up the focus meter, filling up charges that can be used with a quick press of the right bumper. Upon doing so, she stylishly spins into the air and enters bullet time, allowing you to unload full magazines into enemies as they practically freeze in the line of fire. It's a great addition to the action, further bringing these classic fights into the modern age while giving Lara a welcome edge in encounters. We're intrigued to see if more powerful uses of these focus changes await deeper in the game, perhaps where they could be used in a similar way to how Sucker Punch's Ghost series grants you devastating attacks and abilities.
I saw some gameplay of this. This game looked cool. The fighting moves and just it kind of reminded me of Red Dead.
At the cost of using more than one circle of energy.
Cause it showed him, I think it showed him like on a horse or something. Yeah, bro, like that. Oh man, we got freaking ads. Right when I was trying to see an epic scene in the game. Come on, man. That's why you need ad blocker. But I don't got the money to pay for it right now. I don't think I've ever had ad blocker though, to be honest. Oh yeah, man.
We could experiment
This looks like it's gonna be a fun time.
A rude interruption was made.
Dinosaurs swinging off trees. That freaking scene right there, dude, is just crazy.
Stepped a towering T-Rex, which made both Lara and her previous foes flee the scene with haste. We're having to use.
So this is basically like a remake. It sounds like.
Illustrate this because we weren't given B-roll of the new.
Or inspiration off of the older ones. I would love, like I said before, if they just brought back classic PlayStation 2 games, remastered them, bro. Oh my gosh, that's when gaming was gaming for real. I said it in one of my reels that I posted. That was from when I reacted yesterday to like the announcement of the Toy Story 3 remastered. Man, I can't talk. That's got me gassed. That got me hyped. So yeah, seeing that this seems like kind of a remaster, or maybe it's not a remaster, I'm not for sure. I thought I heard this as like a basically a remaster of the PlayStation 1 or 2 game, when it is Tomb Raider's Legacy of Atlantis. And it looks like a masterpiece, dude. It looks pretty cool.
T-Rex segment, but we can say the sequence has undergone a complete facelift, translating the primitive capability.
Okay, so it sounds like it is
into something entirely more cinematic.
Yeah, they need to do more of this.
Simple shooting affair
with all the PlayStation 1 games, 2 games.
A treacherous jungle pathway as Lara slides, swings, and clambers to escape its sharp-toothed maw. There's a great sense of peril in the cinematography and effective use of slow
Yeah, that looks
motion.
crazy good.
Slides between the dinosaur's legs, mirrored by a great sense of muddled bewilderment and desperation in the voice of Alex Wilton Reagan, the latest actor to pick up the dual pistols. And partway through this attempted escape is where our time with Legacy of Atlantis ended, as Lara plunged into a river, her rope bridge escape route destroyed by the T-Rex. This cliffhanger concluded a short but varied look at what this latest reboot of Tomb Raider has to offer, and so far it feels like all the necessary ingredients are there. At its core, the design attempts to blend the classic feel of Lara Croft's
this just
movement
seems
with
like it's going to be a
approach to combat
huge game.
exploration.
This figure they're worshipping, could it be Qualipec?
What more could you ask for? We're looking forward to see how all that comes together when Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis arrives on February 12th, 2027 for PlayStation 5.
2027
Xbox
got
Series
so
X and
much
S,
stuff
PC, and Nintendo Switch too. You could play it
dropping.
in the Peruvian jungles, imagine that. For more on Tomb Raider, why not check out our exclusive behind the scenes clip? And for everything else Lara Croft, stick with IGN.
I can only trust you with it.
Yo, he killed that. I kind of was over talking him a lot, but he killed that, and that like really looks fun.